So, what differences in verbal and nonverbal communication do you notice between the culture in the States and your country?
Well, verbal. What is verbal?
So, like, what differences have you noticed just like in talking with
Like
like
older people.
US
Yeah.
citizens compared to like what talking is like um,
In my culture.
in Ethiopia? Yeah.
Yeah. It's like first when I come out like a lot different because the way you talk like older people or like even friends or like teachers is really different. Like if like for us, I saw that and then like I feel like they don't have any respect for them.
Mm.
But like that's our culture. We like when we talk to them, first we don't look people in the eyes. Like
Oh, okay.
there's like we look that way when we talk to like all the people or like teacher stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But over here like you have to look straight in the eyes, and
Mm-hmm.
when you talk like you have to call like their first like their last name too when you talk over here like
Oh.
especially like teacher.
Oh
But
yeah.
over there when we don't even know each other's last name. We
Mm-hmm.
know like first name and last middle name. That's it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
How has your nonverbal communication changed as you've been in the U.S.? How has it remained the same?
I changed with like the people that the Americans or like when I go like I have like I almost like have two different like for me two different like culture blah blah. Like for the people that like over here or the one been there forever like I talk just like them or like when I talk to them I just pretend like be the same with them.
Yeah.
And
So
then
you
when
like switch.
yeah I
You have
switch
to
yeah and
switch
then when I go
roles.
back to like the people that from my culture the elders or like the other people they just come.
Mm-hmm.
I understand them, so I just the same culture the one I used to do back in when I was little or over there. So
Mm-hmm.
I still go between that.
Tell a story about how a misunderstanding occurred between you and someone from the U.S. because of different cultural views of communication.
Okay, that's I have a lot of that, but like one
Yeah, tell like maybe the most
it was like
powerful one or like frustrating one or maybe like the most helpful one,
hmm,
whatever you think would be most interesting to share.
yeah, one I was yeah okay the one I was in class I was in class and the teacher she said like don't talk to with anybody,
Mm-hmm.
and then I don't understand. Like I didn't understand how like what she's saying. But I was taking quiz, and she
Uh-huh.
gave me quiz. And she's like, "Don't talk with anyone. Don't talk with them. Don't talk with them." I was like, "Is this shouldn't talk with them? Like if I have a question." She's like, "Just said that," and then she went back. She was like, kind of like I don't know, mean too.
Uh-huh.
And then I was doing mine, and the guy sitting next to me, he's like from Mexico. He doesn't speak English too.
Mm-hmm.
And then she said same thing to him too.
You didn't understand.
We didn't understand. We're like, what did she say? He said like. She said she's. I don't understand him too. It's like she is trying to like talk to me. I was like, no, I don't understand. And then I was just doing this. She come to. Are you talking about this? I was like, huh? Are you talking about like the answers? Are you asking me for an answer? I was
Uh-huh.
like, I didn't understand. I was like, I still like, huh? And then she kept saying, and then I thought she said something funny. I started laughing.
No.
And then and then she just pushed my hand away, and then she take my test and ripped it like 20 pieces and throw garbage. I was like, I didn't do anything. I was so mad and like about to cry,
Aw.
and then she's like, I was to go out and like you can't go out. You just sit there.
What the
And then
heck?
the other guy, like he was the one that started talking to not me.
Yeah.
And then she didn't do anything to him, but she take my test and ripped, and then she gave me a new one. She's like, I'm gonna give you, you're gonna start over again. I was like, I'm not gonna. I was like, mm-mm. Like I didn't know what to say. I was like, no. And then
Mm-hmm.
like I was like, let me go talk to the advisor. So she's like, no, you can go out. Like she's like, she won't let me. Like she just bugged the door. I was like, I didn't ask her to go. I was like, let me go out. Like I don't know what to say. Like I just tried to say that. She's like, no.
So you just felt like
And then
stuck.
I was stuck over there, and it's like, and then I just tried to go out, and she won't let me. And then like the whole class just sitting there staring at us. And then finally she opened the door and I left. I thought I was going home.
Mm-hmm.
She thought I was going home, and she's like, come back, come back. No, I just went straight to the office, and then there is this my cousin. They translate for me to the
Oh.
side and tell everything, and then she taught shit, but the teacher the advisor is like you didn't do the right thing, and he tell her that, and I was like I didn't cheat, like I don't even, like I never did that, and she's really mad at me at the time, but after the advisor explained everything to her, and like I kind of still mad at her, but like she understands me and she said I'm sorry. It's like it's okay.
Yeah. How old were you when that happened? Was that like when you
was-
first moved?
I was, yeah, first one, that was like 15.
Man.
Yeah, that's like
That's
first
tough.
week too, and then it's like
Do you feel like ever since that like incident, do you think that it affected, like, were you afraid to ask questions? Like, did you feel uncomfortable around the teacher?
especially like when I take tests, I don't like even like people like try to say something.
You like get
Like
anxiety?
I can't. I don't even look them up. I just like try to put it, especially in that class or the other class too.
Yeah.
After that, it was just really hard. Like I was like really when I take test, I don't look people or like if I'm not even cheating, but like I'm not like if I don't even look people or talk to people. If they say like, "Hey, how's it like going?" or like they ask me about something, I don't talk on test. I learned like that from it. Like
Dang.
yeah.
That's crazy. So, is the emphasis in your culture more on the individual? Like, so do you focus more on yourself or like, each person? Or like, do you think of things like as a group? Like, do you make decisions as a group or?
And our culture is like you don't make decision by yourself. Even like you're 22 or like you're 40, and then you still like if your family is still alive, you do with them. Or if you have brothers, if they're little or like older, you just like before you make a decision, like you have to get together and ask like okay before like for example like my brother's getting married next year. For that wedding is like this and first before him and her they like each other, and then they're like oh and they and like they know they like each other, and after that now they go back to like she go back to her family, and then he go back to his family, and then he talked to us like yeah I like this girl, and then he told my dad, and my dad's like what is like he like the background research stuff like that, and like how's if her dad, he look at her dad background and his their family how are they, and then do they have any bad thing on their family back in the, and then we they talk about that, and then after that we go out like me, my man, me, my older brothers, and my dad, and then some older elders, and we go to their house, and then we say the first day we just said how you doing, and then we eat there, and then we tell that like over here to like ask you if you guys can give me to my son your girl, and then we just listen there and come, and then the next day we go back, and then we hear if they say yes or no, because they say like the girl family they say like oh you guys come for this, let us go call our elders brothers or fathers, oh and our elders, and then we're gonna talk and then make research like we did, and they got the research, and then they call us even on the wedding or on the cross. So everything you make decision with the like older people, and you can make decision like by yourself. So yeah, we focus more on with the other each other than individual.
Cool. Yeah, that reminds me